Hello. My name is Everything Explained, and today we're going to be talking about Dave Chappelle gets standing ovation amid Netflix special controversy. If this is what being canceled is, I love it. After being called out for transphobic jokes in The Closer, the comedian performed at the Hollywood Bowl in front of Brad Pitt, Tiffany Haddish, and Stevie Wonder, and was dismissed the outcry, F Twitter, this is real life. And amid a swirl of controversy around his Netflix special, The Closer, Dave Chappelle took center stage Thursday night at a star-studded and sold-out show at LA's iconic Hollywood Bowl, though the superstar comedian did not repeat any of the jokes that had been loudly rejected by members of the LGBTQ community. GLAAD and the National Black Justice Coalition, he thumbed his nose at the notion of cancel culture while also promoting messages of kindness and love. Uh, we're just going to take a quick look at the Breakfast Club because they spoke about this situation.
With things that Dave said. Now, GLAAD posted, Dave Chappelle's brand has become synonymous with ridiculing trans people and other marginalized communities. Negative reviews and viewers loudly condemning his latest special is a message to the industry that audiences don't support platforming anti-LGBTQ diatribes. We agree.
And Netflix will probably put out some numbers that'll show otherwise.
I feel like you should not go to a comedy club or a comic venue if you're easily offended. It's comedy, and I feel like there should be no boundaries on that kind of art.
All right, now here is one of the jokes that they're upset about, and this has to do with J.K. Rowling, who is the Harry Potter author, who claimed that trans women posed a threat to those who were assigned female at birth. To be specific, she posted, if sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives. It isn't hate to speak the truth. And that's one of the things that she said that got her canceled.
I have no idea what she just said.
Sounds more complicated than anything she's ever wrote.
It was very complicated.
And she wrote Harry
She
Potter.
goes on to, there's a lot more to it, and you have to go back and look at all the tweets that she posted that caused the controversy. But here's what Dave Chappelle had to say in The Closer.
Canceled J.K. Rowling. And they canceled her because she said in an interview, and this is not exactly what she said, but effectually, she said gender was a fact. And then the trans community got mad as shit. They started calling her a TERF. Stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists. This is a real thing. This is a group of women
Really?
that hate transgender. They don't hate transgender women, but they look at trans women the way we blacks might look at blackface. It offends them. Like, ooh, this bitch is doing an impression of me. I'm Team TERF. I agree. Gender is a fact. Every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on earth. I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I am just saying that those that they got, I'm not saying it's not but that's like beyond or impossible. You know what I mean?
And then, by the way, this is all heavily edited for time on our show.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
And then the other thing that people had backlash about was his joke about the baby.
The baby was the #1 streaming artist until about a couple weeks ago. Now, you know I go hard in the paint, but even I saw that was like, God damn, the baby.
I mean, you're going to a Dave Chappelle show. You have to know what you're going into. You can't not expect some racial slurs and some offensive material. It's Dave Chappelle.
Ooh, he pushed the button, didn't he? Punched the LGBTQ community right in the AIDS. But, you know, a lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know the baby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a nigga and killed him in Walmart. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill a nigga, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
I told y'all earlier this week that was out of context, though.
Yeah, so that's all pretty much we're gonna look at in this video. We see Charlemagne go and talk about the baby and how his shooting was a self-defense case, but that's a whole nother situation we're not going to get into today. But I just wanted to say it's good that Dave Chappelle's handling this with I guess not taking it to heart. He's not responding with any negativity. He seems happy and he's just performing his art. He took out the offensive material that you know, he took out all the jokes that offended everybody, and he's at least hearing what people are trying to say and trying to consider people's feelings. So I feel like you really can't ask much more of him. Like again, it's a comedy club. You are going to go see someone tell jokes, and when it comes to trying to make people laugh, I don't really feel like there are any boundaries that can't be crossed. But that's to each his own. But those are just my thoughts and opinions. I'll keep an eye on this situation, and if I see anything else important, I will keep you updated. My name is Everything Explained, and if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to talk about next. You can comment below, and if you were interested in any of my other videos, I recently did a story about three 11-year-olds being arrested and charged with plotting to burn their school down. That should be right over here. If you can see that, it should just be right over here beside me. So, again, that's right there. You should be able to go ahead and click on that. Sorry, just wanted to make sure that is clear and you can see that. But again, my name is Everything Explained. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.